The worshipper of work. I am not an atheist, but I do not perform pujas or any religious rites frequently. That is why many people think that I am an atheist. I donate a portion of my income to the orphanages and old age homes. That is the true worship to me. However, I donate only a small amount. Green is my favorite color. That is why I like to plant trees very much. A peaceful, pleasant, and green world is my dream. I love flowers, but I do not have any desire to decorate my house with flowers in the vase. I love birds, but I never have the intention to captivate birds in cages at home. Initially, I tried to search for real satisfaction from material things, but that was a mistake, and I failed to find satisfaction. I have tried to perceive the Almighty through meditation, and I have been successful to some extent. I have been able to realize the existence of the Almighty everywhere, amidst all living creatures. I have been able to understand the real pleasure in loving others and helping the helpless. I consider work as the essence of life. I have tried to uplift the society through my work. I have also tried to stand beside the destitute, although my contribution is very small. If I can show some rays of hope for a deprived family, bring some light in their dark, hopeless lives, then I will consider that my life is not a failure. I firmly believe that the hands which serve others are much more virtuous than the lips which utter prayers.
Mysterious. By the union of consciousness and nature is created this universe, without beginning and end, in science, parlance ever increasing, enjoyable, graceful, beautiful, or something cruel, dangerous, varied. So the other name of this universe is mysterious. In order to reveal that mystery, my relationship with nature has become closer. In the study of Veda, Vedanta, Upanishad, in a state of meditation, I have tried to experience the true form of Supreme Spirit. I have understood that happiness and sorrow, love, affection, lust, desire, greed, jealousy, anger, hatred, all different feelings, mysterious. Science has explained all these days light is mysterious. Darkness too is mysterious likewise. Matter, dark matter, antimatter, energy, dark energy, positive, negative, dimension, time, quantum mechanics, gravity waves. Mysteries are growing continuously. Language of nature, explanation of arithmetic not easily comprehensible. Mystery is hidden in every number. The rule of nature is very varied. Here to satisfy hunger, other creatures have to be killed. Power is transferred in this cruel process. Death is unwanted in this beautiful world. As this statement is true, to survive, one creature has to kill another creature. Transfer of power is equally true.
Colors. The color of death is blue, deep blue. Color of life can be many: white, black, yellow, violet, red, or brown. Life can be of many types, but death is one. The color of death is blue, deep blue. The color of blood is red. Come on, keeping this red the witness, today we together become one. Together we take the vow, one terrorism-free white world we shall gift. One green world, calm and serene is our dream. Why are today the poor humiliated, ruled, and why are they tortured, insulted? Why is their only blind man's stuff being habitually snatched away by the rich class? From the heart of this world, all the black color of inequality we shall remove. With the rainbow color of love, we shall color the world anew. Come on. Today let's take the vow. Before embracing the certain blue death, this little bit we'll have to do, friends.
The mother beyond comparison. Mom, you are not there. So I feel lonely even among the billions of people of the world. It seems that there is no one to shower that special affection to me. Only a mother can feed her child, remaining half-fed herself. It is a mother's care and affection that make her wake up at midnight and wrap her shivering child with a blanket. Mothers can do wonders. A little conversation or thought of sharing with mother during the times of worries and anxieties makes the mind peaceful. All tensions are released within seconds. Now that you are not here, Mom, I keep all my sorrow, pain and sufferings to myself. There is no one to share my agonies with. I was very loyal to my mother right from childhood. However, she fulfilled many of my unfair demands cheerfully and with a smiling face. Now, there is no one to ask for such pampering. After a 5-year-long fight with the deadly disease of cancer, my mother left for her heavenly abode. I could not save her life. I tried to console my grief-stricken mind by thinking that it is nature's rule that whoever is born has to leave this world one day. Mom, I'm indebted to you, so profusely obligated that perhaps I can never repay your debt. The memory of the countless moments spent with you give me the inspiration to live. Mother is the most beautiful word in this world. Mothers are beyond comparison. Mothers are the God-gifted icons of love. We must learn from our mothers how to compromise everything for love, how to love selflessly. In my view, women are the symbols of motherhood. I have found a great mother within every woman. Sometimes it is apparent and sometimes subtle. That is why I consider women the source of creation. I respect women. They hold a precious position in my mind. Blood, 1947. The country became independent. The country was divided. A handful of people sitting at Delhi and Lahore divided and cut the country into pieces. Due to the horrible politics in the name of religion, millions of people became refugees. Millions lost their lives. Millions of minor girls and women were abused and molested. Nobody thought of that. The country has to pay such a heavy price for independence. It was a time of riots. Hindu of this neighborhood, Muslim of that neighborhood, printed red with each other's blood. Gory was that lane. In that lane, one day suddenly I saw lying your blood-stricken body. You are a Hindu girl. I am a Muslim boy. Yet I pick you up in my arms and rush to the hospital. The doctor there was familiar to me, so there was no dearth of treatment. Blood was taken from my body, quite a few bottles of blood. In droplets, that blood was spreading in your body. That blood of mine, my love, got mingled with your blood. I felt an unusual shivering. Very late in the night, you regained consciousness. You looked at me. I looked at you. Tears swelled up in your eyes. I wiped those tears, dropping from your eyes. One drop of tear is more precious than one drop of blood dropping from my heart. Then very, very late in the night, when I was returning through that lane, right then suddenly with sticks in hand, a few gentlemen took me away to a corner of an abandoned, dilapidated temple. A few days later, from there, the stench of rotten corpse was found. But why did I have such punishment in my luck? A boy from our slum had perhaps made unholy the idol of God. Alas, God! Alas, Allah! Alas, so our old father became amazed to think. So easily you became unholy. Your children shed blood in a cockfight, and you remained silent? Alas, so our old father, you became so inactive. Become amazed to think, if the ones who demolish a temple or a mosque are religious, then who are anti-religious? Who is an atheist? Today I'm not there. Still, I am there. Oh beloved, in your veins, in your arteries, I'm still alive. In your heart, in your brain, that blood is still playing around. The Hindu's stick and the Muslim's sword shall not be able to separate that blood.
Earth will become again. Keep it in mind. Those who are sinning, those who are torturing, they will get punishment someday. They will be forced to put their heads on guillotine. A superior power brings in a big responsibility. Those who will not carry out the responsibilities shall also get punished. We stardust for crores of years, the earth that has formed, the beautiful nature that has formed, we have no right to spoil it. We, human beings, in this earth, we are aliens or from some other planet. As a result of adaptations of crores of years, the varied greenery and wildlife that has formed, no right do we have to destroy. We, the human race, consider ourselves to be the most intelligent. What we can feel, we consider that to be true. However, there is another world beyond our world of feelings. If there's anything more mysterious in this universe, it is time. With change of time, the most developed creatures too become extinct someday. Even the dinosaurs have become extinct in this way. Human race too, in last 2 lakh years, has frequently got destroyed and again has got recreated. So friend, keep it in mind. Earth will become again. Catastrophe will befall. Then the forest will return again. Glittering city civilization will disappear. A green, calm and lovely earth will return again. Knife of loneliness. Stabbing the knife of loneliness in the heart repeatedly, day after day, night after night, have I spent, but why? When in the bridal chamber, O beloved, I held you to my bosom. Then alas, snatched you away the group of savages. But to where? I asked in a tired tone. Seems war has broken out on the outskirts of the city. There will be war. There will be blood sport. Very naive, ordinary and rustic am I. That blood sport of war and nuisance of politics I couldn't grasp. Like the white shewly flowers of dawn, was transparent that vision. Alas, O Creator, alas, your most beautiful creation, beloved, you said you would certainly come. After the war is over, you would come back. After the war is over, you would come back again. The war is over, the drum beats of war have fallen silent. Still in my life hasn't returned the spring. With the touch of my dew-drenched petals, I could not sashay your mind. Alas, you won't ever come back. You have fallen asleep and will never awake. The birds of dawn will not be able to awaken you anymore. Everything of mine is lost.
The artist. This body of flesh and blood is not permanent. It changes. I will change this body over and over again. Every time I will come back in a new look as a new person. The world is heaven for me. If the Almighty is the only truth, I want to realize that truth. If devoting myself for the welfare of this world is the easiest way to get the blessings of the Almighty, then I am eager to follow that path. God is a creator, an artist. I want to fully enjoy and appreciate the outstanding beauty He has created by totally dedicating Himself. That is why the motto of my life is truth, godliness and beauty, or Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. I want to come back to this earth again and again. I want to realize, dedicate, and enjoy my life fully. An artist devotes himself for his creation. I will also do the same thing. In my eyes, God is also an artist, a creator. An artist has to fulfill many responsibilities. He has to arouse good senses among people. If good senses arise in people's mind, if truth, godliness, and beauty becomes the guiding philosophies of everyone, if everyone starts believing in the principle of sharing and caring, then half the problems of this world will be solved. Epidemics like poverty and depression can also be removed with the help of sharing and caring. That is why I would continue my efforts to arouse good senses among people through my creations. I will come back to this earth again and again through ages. If I have to leave my body of flesh and blood many times to arouse good senses among people, I will do that. I will come back again. Such a beautiful village. Such a beautiful village I haven't seen ever. Walking along the white road of that village, I was feeling such that I was inside a palace of my dream, fortunate to walk around in it. The cuckoo's call in my ears is pouring such melodious tunes. The tunes of musicians of the palace of heaven is insignificant before it. On the roadside stands lofty trees. They saluted me like courtiers of a king's court. A soft breeze is blowing, and some deer is running about in that breeze. The dance of the nymphs of the palace is perhaps not as delightful. At such a moment I saw a huge shimul tree, adorned like a princess, flowers strewn all around. That princess attracted me so much that I couldn't take my eyes away. With her whip of beauty, she lashed me repeatedly. This sweet, pleasant, beautiful, in an instant came to an end. The fireflies with their flickering light showed me the way to the town. In my heart of hearts, this beautiful village has been deeply embedded. I can never, ever forget.
I love the way you love me. I love the way you love me. I love the way you come to me. I love the way you touch my fingers. I love the way you keep close to me. I love the way you kiss my eyes. I love the way you beautify my feelings. I love the way you leave me. I love you.
Butcher, a murderer, We are merciless. We are a butcher's society. Killing birds and animals is our work. We ruin the equilibrium of nature to destroy the world is our desire. We are sinners. We are demons of Kali Yuga. We are king of death for these wild animals. All of us today are abominable, unbearable suffering for us day and night. But are we alone merciless and cruel? Isn't the world full of sin? For those we are engaged in this act, gentlemen, they are of this society, for whom the meat of animals is food. Are they not more merciless than us?
A small cactus flower. A girl never did understand. When a sudden burst of air went through her chapped lips and thirsty bosom and extinguished her lamp of life. Wave after wave, this is life. All around its dense morning, life really is nothing but a secret way getting lost in the desert. On that way, one has to travel alone. One has to fight alone. Glimpses of loneliness all around, fear of losing the way, to shade away that loneliness. When the mind becomes restless, then some find the loved ones. Some don't. Some lose after finding. They cannot experience. For them, do I really feel sorry? Thereafter, girl couldn't walk any farther. On that blazing sand, slowly she fell asleep. Slowly the petals dropped of a small cactus flower. But hidden within those sand dunes, the history of her life, nobody turned the pages. Colorful birds. Colorful birds spread their wings in the sky, they fly. Some humans hold those birds captive in cages. Inside the cages, those birds keep on sobbing. Still, why I know not, some humans hold those birds captive in cages. O Lord, give me strength so that I may set those birds free from the captivity of cages and return those to the bosom of the sky. I want those colorful birds in the bosom of the sky spread their wings and fly again. The message of peace and freedom may spread all over the world. Internal freedom is more important than external freedom. Free your inner soul bird.
My desire. Athena, you are my lover, my desire. On the stage, it's beauty all around. In any direction I look, I feel like loving. The elixir of desire, want. I drink over and over again and love you like crazy. There's no fear, no devotion in that love, no secrecy, no parsimony. There's no bank of the Yamuna, no Vrindavan. There's only the sand of the desert and two minds. In the heart of the desert, both of us try to bloom flowers with a tune of music. Seeing that, everyone laughs. Let them laugh. Won't they laugh if we do laughable things? Still we love each other. We ignore all the laughter. Apparently, both of us are standing in the desert. In reality, the earth has got lost in the desert. Sitting beside me, dear little afar, you are so close, yet so far. Those eyes of yours beyond me gets lost far, far away, where light and darkness embrace each other, where at twilight the sun hides his face in the veil of the sea and the horizon. So marvelous is that beauty of the twilight. Reflecting all around is the light of the evening sun. Bathed in that light are your eyes, very deep, just like after bath. I wish to drown in that bottomless sea, but I dare to take a step, wary of getting lost. Glittering all around, glistening light of the fireflies. Yes, the sun has set by now, right in the bosom of the sea, driving away darkness of fear into bright illumination. The sea water is lapping, though I haven't found the bottom of that sea. The moon has come up on the sky. The mountain on the earth is laughing. Have you ever seen that display of beauty? In that bright moonlight, it's as if both are playing hide and seek. I too had wanted to play that hide and seek. But you are a wayfarer on that endless path. Strange is your beauty. So in such strange beauty have I found you, have I loved you. My limits and boundaries have vanished within you. You are unique inside, only solitary, the prolific plant of my heart. The pure smile on your face, the droplet of water in the corner of your eyes, I only love.
Girl of the darkness, useless is your running after vain for the sharing of ambrosia. Never shall the battle end between gods and demons. Where the light of civilization hasn't reached, I'm the girl of that darkness, the representative of darkness. Savage demon is calling me, my flower-like body, to tear it into bits in his happiness, supreme happiness. Fire is burning in the heart of man. That fire has warmth, but not satisfaction. So he wants to be a little satisfied. So he takes shelter in the coolness of woman. And women always want to burn in the fire, want to live with that warmth clinging to the bosom. The coolness and warmth of women and men, give and take, is going on. It will go on forever. Is this love, or is it a hazy self-deception? Light, is that light, or it isn't light? Only deception of light and darkness together? Look all around you, it is only darkness. You come, beloved, both of us together embrace that darkness. From the depth of that darkness, by churning of the hearts, the little ambrosia that we get, we will share. Ghost. I'm a phantom. I'm a ghost. I'm the envoy of the God of gods, Mahadev. I'm immortal, so there's no death for me. Whatever I want, I get, brother. No one is worse than me. Whoever I can lay hands upon, I break their necks. I will bring devastation to the world. I will make all of you my slaves. Where do I live? That nobody knows. Then let me tell you. You listen, brothers. I do not live in the dense forests. I live in the minds of the cowards. And where else do I live? That I say with a smile. I also live in stories and novels. Pain of a night aglow. There, look in that direction. Below those tombs are asleep some ghosts. Some ghosts are walking in the direction, crawling in their chest like reptiles. Some more ghosts are perhaps waiting at the holy ferry cart. In some careless moment, will they come upon the earth as burdens? All over the place, drums and Shania are playing. Boys and girls are dressed in their best, in their new clothes. Having put on foreign perfumes, they are out for a jaunt with glee. Standing in front of each marquee, they are removing their shoes and bowing their heads. They are appearing very gentlemanly, but there is so much of dirt in their minds which they are not at all trying to dust away. Very unbearable is the pain of this night aglow. The night which doesn't become a party to the pain. Sitting in one corner of this dark room, I raise a question. To the stone idol of that glowing night, where are you? Where? That huge ostentation in those big pujas? No, in one corner of that dark room. There are some stories that touch the heart. There are some moments that become embedded in the heart. There are some emotions without which we cannot survive. There are some conversations that we never want to forget. There are some memories that make a place in the heart. This story, however, will go on. It is from love that this world was created. Till eternity, everything is in love. Love and let others love. Because more beautiful than love, there cannot be anything else. I am lost. Today the moon hasn't risen. It's stifling darkness all around, as if a moonless night. Or perhaps even more than that, a clear indication of some untoward happening. Still, all the silence has been surpassed today by the noise crying of the little girl and her loneliness forever. That girl is me. I am lost. Right in the morning, I had come to the fair. I had bought one palm leaf flute and had worn red glass bangles. Then, while roaming around holding my mother's hand, the unlucky me suddenly got separated from mother. The pupil of her eye got thrown off from mother's bosom. The bright autumn sky became overcast with black clouds. In the whirlpool of rain and storm, everything washed away. The little unfamiliar way back to the village, I began running along that muddy track. But where was my house? Tall jute bamboo trees surrounding me. Alone in theme, track in the middle. As I walked, I got lost.
I want to, Athena. Open your eyes. Looking into your eyes, I want to see the beautiful morning of Asia. You lend me your hand. I want to touch the setting sun of Europe. I want to, Athena. Amidst your little touches, I want to find the cold of Antarctica. You come, love me a little. I want to dive off the sea beaches of Australia. I want to, Athena. Within you, like Columbus, I want to discover America anew. If you want to become forests of Africa, I want to get lost in you. I want to, Athena. I want you in savage impetuosity. I want the severe thirst of the desert. I want my whole world. I want it solely in that body of yours. Wants war. None of us want war because we know if once war starts, our fun will be hampered. That we continue to live in peace. So many soldiers in their knees, chests, and brain have taken bullets we don't keep count of. What's the value of peace? We don't want to realize even that. Those soldiers too do not want war because they know if once war starts, the chance of their returning home becomes very little. Still, they do go to war, that we continue to live in peace, so that not our fun is hampered. They go to war.
The magic of cricket. After much trouble, bought 2 tickets and went inside the Eden Garden grounds. I going to find everyone engrossed in cricket. Everyone's eyes are on bat, ball, wicket. One is throwing the bat around and the other throwing the ball, yet another is running behind the ball. In the game was one standing with a cap on. All of us laugh out at his dancing. The time was hot, not at all cold. One of them had put on gloves. I get started to see one had pillows tied to his legs. Didn't make any mistake to understand he's the boss here. Behind the stump sat one lurking. As the ball came, he got it catching, seeing that many felt happy and clapped, while some seeing that abuse hurt. My companion, named Saurav, had come along. He too failed to comprehend the magic of cricket. On asking man sitting beside us, the magic was because the batsman was out. This way we continued to watch the game, failed to notice when afternoon came. Then for some time all the commotion stopped. We were started to see the ball hitting the stumps. Seeing that, everybody said bravo, bravo, and along with it the game came to an end.
My life. My life had one beautiful sweet morning. Then the river of my life has flowed through a valley. The flowers of my life was waiting to bloom. Then I had kept myself confined in skyscraping dreams. Now in my life is one bright noon. The river of my life flowing through the plains. The flower of my life is fully blossomed. Its fragrance has wafted all over. I have drenched myself in drizzles of happiness. On my life will come down a serene evening. Then the river of my life proceeded towards sea of death. The petals of the flower of my life will shed one by one. I will go on to reminisce the memories of my past life. Thereafter will come the dense, dark night, when the river of my life will be lost in an unknown sea of death. If life is a river, then its goal should not be to join the sea. The goal of life should be to make the land alongside fertile and flow properly.
Bond. Our minds have tied with the earth. Can we see what invisible bond is it? That bond is not of iron or steel. That bond is not scared of anyone. That invisible bond is of love and affection, and of loving, liking everyone. As long as I live on this earth, I will go on to love this earth from my heart. I know, wakening all ties, I will depart from this earth one day. To avoid death is very difficult. So, with those there is amicability, to them shall I bid adieu for the last time. Then what's the fear of the music of death? The Shattered Dream. I have looked for you on the seashore, looked for you on the distant Moinak, but haven't found you anywhere. The victory song of life hasn't been heard anywhere. At the plucking of frustration, jingle of pain, the roar of death can be heard at times. So sometimes I hear a silent conch shell blowing, another obscure footfall of a beautiful world. So being helpless, ultimately I have come to you at the end, to find you within you, to take refuge in your golden shade. Still I am a helpless girl. With what shall I impress you? With what all that is mine is yours? All my dreams have shattered. Twist of monsoon doesn't occur anymore. On a rainy day, in knee-deep mud, very carefully one has to tread. And on a stormy night, I sit alone. You won't come. The meeting won't happen. Yet I know, with body or without, you will show me the way, with the light of the lamp of your love, to that ever-desired heavenly place. That's why I am still standing at your door.
You are beautiful. You are beautiful because I think that. You are beautiful. This is experience only. Whether you love me or not, I want to love you because you are beautiful. I cannot compare your beauty with someone else because I love you. A woman is only beautiful when loved. Let me drink that alcohol which is in your eyes. Let me drink that alcohol which is in your lips. Let me drink so much that I do not stain my senses. For one day, my love, let me live unconsciously.
An insignificant incident. Rohini wanted very much to involve me, like herself, in student politics. You do not know Rohini? Once she was a very good friend of mine. She wanted to do something for the country, for the society, but supporters to one antisocial force took her captive. They snatched away all her clothes from her body, kept her confined in a dark room for 7 days. From that dark room, when she came out, she was completely insane. But supporters of one antisocial force took her captive, disrobing the whole country in ugly manner to ravish at their will. Although we see everything, we pretend to look the other way. Are we alive this way? Should we be alive this way?
Two friends. Two friends along the rail track kept walking for a long time. From the friend's house, we had nicely mixed, spicy puffed rice and reminisced those bubbly days of the past. Dreamy, yet not dreams, where the grass is softer than the mattress, where both of us have lied down. The full moonlight showering upon us, getting lost after a long time, feeling very good with my friend by my side. My friend deals in an adulterated medicine. He brings those from Patna and sells. By taking those medicines, who lives, who dies? He doesn't bat an eyelid. He just knows and believes that now only earning money means crown on the head, and failing to earn means shoe on the foot. In whichever way, by whatever means. One with whom I'm gossiping for long. Shall I rest a little while later? His wife was my friend once. Little later, he won't have the smile on his lips. Just recently did they get married. Little later, both of them will curse me. Who is my best friend now, a little later will perhaps become the worst enemy. Even if for a short while. Have you ever thought what the condition of the future world would be? Science will have developed even further. It will hand over a few more gadgets. Man is turning into a machine. Man is becoming lonely day by day. I have a lot to say. Let me live on my own terms. I want to live my own way. To live this way is unusual fun. Even if for a short while, from this world of wood and concrete, I want to come out on the bosom of poetry a while. Shall I gossip, caress, kiss her and forget everything? I have a lot to say.
Black money rich. Who will be the king of the sinful country today? So the minister has called a meeting. The chief pickpocket says laughingly, I need to become the king. Hearing this, says the leader of thieves, to the throne I am the bigger claimant. Till now, the dacoit was just sitting. I am the future king, he says smilingly. And the eight of a smock, says the black money rich, I am the cynosure of the sinful society. To commit sins like me is nobody's ability. To make you sinners I have compelled. The minister says, I hand over the kingdom to you. I understand there is no sinner like you. Blood donation. We do not want a gory democracy, but often blood needs to be donated for democracy. Blood is not the solution to all problems, but often in exchange of war, peace has to be earned. In this world, there is a different history of blood. In exchange of blood, a lot of things have been earned. Empires have risen and fallen. Democracy has come, freedom has come. So the price of blood is priceless. To remove corruption, ugliness in politics and terrorism, we need one healthy mentality. That we will attain. So, no more gory democracy. Now let there be blood donation for democracy.
Then one day, you are God, you are love, you are poetry. Everyone wants your love. Give everyone a little of your love, Lord. If at the right time they do not get love, a big disaster might occur. A girl is burning in the heat of Sahara, shedding all her clothes. She is as if protesting, Lord, give me a little love. Then one day all the running around stopped. A huge dust storm arose. It left behind no remnants. The century-old bandits returned. That girl with wide open eyes could only see the red sun of her life, by and by getting lost in that huge storm. To me, love is live gold. Does love mean only sudden attraction? Does eye-catching beauty like the rose and mind-boggling fragrance ensure that love will remain like the butterfly with its spread-out colorful wings? I don't believe. To me, love is live gold. To me, love is some predestined heavenly thing. To me, love is burning flame. The more you burn in that flame, the more you will understand.
Why does it appear to me? I have seen you sometime, the magic in your eyes, the thirst in your lips, the throbbing in your breath, the fragrance in your love. That I have experienced. Why does it appear to me you are only mine? I painted the flowing life beautifully with droplets of rainwater. I have really seen getting lost in the rain half of your mind, and the other half is still dreaming. I have really learned to tame the golden deer on the canvas. Into the distant land of the horizon. Eventually, I will go one day where the blue sky, air, river, mountain, sea, chirping of birds, fragrance of flowers mingle to become one. To tell the truth, the life is to an extent like the star-studded sky. Goes into slumber the pleasant mind, goes into oblivion the days left behind. I pick up those bits of memories like the dew-drenched shimmering flowers of autumn.
The journey awaiting that day. The path I'm treading upon, is it the right path? The darkness of the night, the silence all around. A beautiful girl, Athena, like leading light, is guiding me along. This is for the first time a few drops of tear roll down the eyes of the poem. Whether anyone knows or not, I too know. The poem is crying for me, having to part with me. The poem is suffering very much. The lonely night is spreading all over. Far off, very far off, an owl is hooting. The fragrance of tuberose wafts from very far off. From that girl's poetic body, petals are dropping one by one. I know the day this journey will end, awaiting that day, this treading the path.